Wait, we have somebody coming in. We actually have a caller. Hello.
Hi,
Oh, hi. How are you? How are you? Who's this?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome to Humor and Healing. How can we help you?
Well, I hope you guys can help me because, okay, my situationship can only get hard if I shove my feet down his throat. And it's unfair to me because I'm not used to having sex with someone that wants my feet in their mouth all the time. And I'm used to normal, regular sex. So I don't know how you guys can help me or figure this one out.
Whoa, okay. So when you say your situation, you mean the person you're having sex with?
Yeah, I call him my situation.
Why do
I
you
don't want to say
why do you call him your situation? I mean,
well, he's not my boyfriend, but he's a situation I'm dealing with for the last 6 months.
Okay, dealing like you don't want to be with him. You know you can leave, right?
Well, I know I can, but he's still so really good in bed, even though I have to like sometimes slap him with my feet or suffocate him. Like it's also new and exciting, but I don't know what to do because I also want to initiate regular sex, like not just weird, freaky sex.
Vanessa, this is Irvin, the therapist.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
hey, I had a quick question. With this situation, is this something you're seeing that's going to be a long-term deal, or is it something just in the moment?
Well, I am very attracted to him, and I know he's smart, so it's not just a sexual thing. But I would like for it to, eventually grow into something else. But I'm not sure how I feel about this because he's really, really into feet. Sometimes
Yeah.
he has me wear, specific outfits with certain heels. And, as soon as I walk into his bedroom, he wants me to just tell him, get on your knees, and like I have to slap him in the face, and just it's not something I'm used to, but I do like him.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. The reason I'm asking you this is because when I do couples therapy, one of the first things I teach the couples is 69% of problems in a long-term relationship or marriage are non-resolvable issues, meaning to say they're going to last there for the entirety of the relationship until the day you die. And sex and kinks is one of those. And if you're noticing, okay, this is a kink he has, I'm willing to go to a certain extent, but there's just some stuff I don't feel comfortable with. If this is going to be a long-term thing you're looking to make work, understand it's going to be there for the rest of the relationship. That would be my first thing. The second thing is, do you think this is a conversation you can actually have with them, letting them know, hey, I'm cool with this stuff, the sexual stuff, even some of the feet stuff, up to a point, but this is my line where I just don't feel comfortable.
See, I disagree. I say, man, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Little feet. You know what I mean? Like, come on, girl. It could be worse. There's girls out there with real problems like heroin addictions. He just likes your feet. You understand? The fact that he's so freaky, I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I don't think he could ever cheat on you, girl. You got yourself locked in. If you give him all the feet he wants, you got him. You got him locked in. That's better than having a baby with him. Girl, you in. I mean, think about it. Plus, you'll pay for the pedicures.
He actually does buy me heels, and he does pay for my pedicures.
There you go.
I really like that, and so I'm used to men having like feet fantasies with me. Most of the men I've dated, like they love to suck my toes, and they just love it. I get it, but this one is kind of like at a whole other level. Like he wants me to treat him like he's a sex slave. Like he wants me to suffocate him. He wants me to slap him. Like
sounds like a successful man. Sounds like a successful man.
Well, I mean, there's some truth to that side.
Yeah, right.
That kind of kink. But no, I mean, Vanessa, look, I would obviously we're not going to solve it, but on one in this minute. But here's my advice to you though. I would say please be aware that this is going to be an ongoing thing. That kink isn't suddenly going to turn off or you guys get married or move on forward with the relationship, and it's not going to die down. It's going to be there for the rest of the relationship. And number two, I would just advise you, just as a couples therapist, have that open and honest conversation with them. Don't just hold it back, because that leaves room for resentment. That leaves room for you feeling uncomfortable and doing things you don't feel comfortable with. Have that conversation with them if that's possible.
Yeah, but a give and take, and so just like, just tell them what the boundaries are. Like, don't make me put my foot somewhere I don't want to put my foot in.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just up to whatever you feel comfortable.
Boundary. All right, Vanessa. I hope that helped, guys. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
Oh, thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.
Of course. Take care, Vanessa.
Wow. It's funny. It's the difference between humor and healing before what we have now. Our fan base is really a huge range. So,
yeah.
But when I said it sounds like a successful man, you said there's a truth to that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, a lot of guys that are very successful really get into that kind of kink stuff where you talk down to them. You're the one in control. They're the one that's the slave. Really? And very often it's these guys that you wouldn't expect. They're very successful, very masculine, very assertive, and they control everything. And in the bedroom, for whatever reason, they just want to let go. Like, I want to be the one that's submissive. I want to be the one that
really?
You're taking advantage of.
Wow.
Yeah. No. So I'm not saying if there's a businessman, it's likely he has. I'm just saying businessmen or successful men tend to have like the ones that have that tend to be businessmen.
Yeah, I'm not successful.
I mean, you dodged the bullet, man.
I'm not into feet like that either. So it's crazy. Have you ever had that situation where you had a situation where they brought in these fetishes that the other couple's like, dude, I don't feel comfortable with this?
Yeah, but not fetish. I would say not fetish.
What was it?
It was anal sex.
Anal sex?
Yeah. The wife
really
the wife.
They had to go to therapy for this. They're like, we got to talk about this.
Yes.
Like, this is a deal breaker.
Yeah, well, she it was actually the wife that was more adventurous, wants to explore and do stuff, and she wanted to, and the husband was just like, no, I don't want
to take the dirt road.
I don't want to take the I don't want to take the dirty road, but.
But she was like the one egging it on.
Yeah, well, she just wanted to try stuff, and that was one of the ones that was like they would fight about it.
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing was basically what I told Vanessa, like, hey, this is just a non-resolvable. Your husband just is not a super exploratory kind of guy with sex.
Yeah.
And so you have to meet him halfway. Mm. But the other thing too is, let's define to what point are you comfortable when it comes to like anal play or butt play or whatever it is you guys want to do.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. He said, look, I'm cool up until this point, and if we're going to do this, I'd want to do it like that.